And now with the pie that I'm sure you're going to all want the recipe for, here's Margaret Kirkwood.
Cheese and zucchini pie, a vegetable dish to add to your collection of something different and unusual. We're going to use some celery, which we're going to cut up or chop, and some zucchini and onion and cheese. It's all going to be bound together with some soup. Now I'm using a chicken soup, a can of chicken soup, but if you'd rather keep it totally vegetable, you could use a celery or asparagus or even a mushroom soup. So that's up to you, which you choose. So we have the zucchini diced and the celery diced and the onion all ready. I'm going to use a commercial puff pastry. I love making my own homemade puff pastry, but I think that more and more people are finding the convenience of the ready-made pastry well worthwhile. It means now that they can do these dishes where before they might have been turned off. So the vegetables are all prepared. I have this pie dish, and I'm going to use the pieces of pastry, although they're not quite the right shape. So we just place one piece of pastry minus that plastic. I have heard stories of people cooking that plastic, and just place it in. Now it won't matter if you overlap or cut the pastry and have a smaller piece on the other side, but try and line it to the best of your ability. So if you've got to cut and patch, it patches quite well. So all the way around, up the sides and over the edges, just get the pastry in. Then fill it with the filling. We'll put about a third of the vegetables, just gathering it all up, onions and celery. And we're going to top it with some cheese. I'm using a Gouda cheese, but you can use cheese that you like. A little bit of butter here and there. And here we have the mushroom soup. It's going to be mixed with some corn flour. Oh, it's not mushroom, is it? This one was chicken. But remember, you can use any you like. A little bit of salt and pepper into that to season it. So this mixture can go in the middle. We'll put that soup mixture in, and that's going to make a nice creamy sauce to hold it all together. Then more vegetables on top. And if you're growing vegetables, you might have other ones that you'd like to use. And more cheese. Let's put all those vegetables in now. Cheese over the top of that. Some more little knobs of butter. And we'll brush the edge with egg or water, and we'll put a top on the pie. Then we'll trim it around the edges and decorate the edge. Pop it into a nice hot oven. The oven is preheating. So take that sheet of pastry, and remember, if it's not quite the right size, just don't let it worry you. It patches up extremely well. So on the other side there, take another piece of this. It's so convenient to have that on the shelf, able to be used at short notice to make any kind of pie. You know, let's face it, people do love pies. So this will please your family. You can spend a little bit of time and make decorations and make it into a very pretty savoury pie. So with a sharp knife or a pair of kitchen shears, just trim away the edge and flute the edge by pressing down with the finger and pulling up with the knife. Brush it with egg, put it on a tray and into the oven, and it takes half an hour to cook. Just do that much, I think, because of our time factor. A slit in the middle and brush with egg, and then into a hot oven, 200 degrees, and even in my fan oven I'm still using 200 degrees. Half an hour's cooking time, so you can put it on a tray in case you think it's going to spill or boil over, and no one likes cleaning that up later. So in we go, and here we have our finished pie. Serve with it a little bit of salad, and there's some wonderful salad ingredients that you can put together as a perfect accompaniment for your vegetable pie.